Hey y'all, it's your favorite little keto goofball Diamond back again with day 652 of my ketogenic journey, going from former BBW model down to keto cutie. Happy Mother's Day, ladies. Woohoo! If you're a good mama, if you're not, I don't care if you have a happy day or not. So I know, sad, right? So Destiny gave me some shirts. I'm having issues with them. He's cleared his throat. Anyway, let me show y'all what I ate yesterday that was perfectly keto friendly. Then I'll be right back to tell you just how much weight you can gain in 2 days of being kicked out of ketosis. First, as always, thumbs up if you love me, thumbs up if you love keto, thumbs up if you just think I'm crazy, thumbs up if you think he's cute. Subscribe if you're new here. There's a red button you can hit. Just hit that subscribe button, touch the bell. It'll notify you through email whenever I upload a video. He's dancing for the folks. And there's a bunch of links down in the description that you might want to see. You can even get a Keto Cutie t-shirt. Keto Cutie. Now let me show you what I ate yesterday. Then I'll be right back with my chit-chat and weigh-in. So I've got 2 pieces of sausage, egg, and a piece of American cheese. Got 1 egg and American cheese over here. Pretty much the same thing I normally eat, just arranged differently. And Corey has started to watch Charmed. This is what I'm having for dinner or lunch. I don't know. Anyway, it's hot wings from Walmart, the buffalo wings. Basically, it's not really a cheat, but it kind of is. But I'm not in ketosis anyway. These will affect me and cause water weight, but since I'm kicked and I'm on that medication, excuse me, I'm gonna have these with a cup of ranch. I've done this a few times before, but I used to have no room between me and the steering wheel whatsoever, and since I have short legs, I have to be pushed way up. But now I got room between me and the steering wheel quite a bit, honestly, and I got enough lap to make a desk or a table technically. So I got about 50 grams of beef here. Corey made beef with some Swiss and some mild cheddar. Dinner time. I decided to add some pork rinds and some more cheddar. I'm gonna put this on the pork rind and eat it. I just wasn't in the mood for that. So I decided for a cold plate instead of the beef and all that. I took 2 or 3 bites of that and just couldn't get into it. So I've got lettuce, turkey, cheddar, and mayonnaise with salt and pepper. So basically a big ass ham and cheese roll up. Turkey and cheese roll up, rather. Yeah, so I've got pork rinds here. Probably about 2 or 3 servings. I don't really know. Some of them are really hard. But I'm watching something crazy. It's 5 things. Prove Astrid. I'll have to show it to you later. Everything here is like crazy amazing. I love this dude's channel. It's called Bright Insight. Gotta check him out, especially his stuff on Atlantis, and I'll talk about that probably tomorrow. So remember, I have been kicked out of ketosis, and the way I deal with being kicked is to get myself as full of fat and protein as I can. So I've got some ranch and a little bit of chicken breast.
Hey, Miss Betty.
What you got?
This one.
It's an Avengers little car.
Rocket car. Do you like it?
It goes fast.
Do you like it?
Yeah. No.
Anthony likes it too.
He likes it too.
Blood pressure's good, 131/76. Heartbeat's 105, but I suspect it's got something to do with that. So this shirt is very not cool. I'm going to show y'all something. Understand now, the tag that's sewed in says 3X. Destiny bought it for herself and was very disappointed in it. The tag that hangs on it says 2X, but I'm pretty sure it's a medium. Because this thing just wants to show my belly something fierce. Sorry guys, my shorts are really too big.
Your belly.
Yeah, I'm telling you, my belly just keeps wanting to show. Not that I'm opposed to showing my belly ring, but I did not intend to do so. So, and then these stupid straps here.
Those ones look like they size.
I hope they do size. I don't know. I'm taking it back to Wally World. It don't matter. But Destiny had bought it for herself, and it's hideous. She bought a pink one. She gave me 2. It's absolutely hideous. So they're going back. And we'll exchange it for something more form-fitting. Something in my ear.
The pink one looked really pretty on you, I thought.
Yeah, but it was very uncomfortable. It had those little boob pads that kept moving around. And, like, you can't really wear a bra with it. It's just not a good bra. shirt. Anyway, let's talk about how much weight you can gain in a day. And guys, there's going to be probably a lot to this video because I got very, very excited last night. Very, very excited. I got excited when she came here. I was excited. I told my kids, told my husband, posted it on Facebook. I got excited. So it has nothing to do with keto though. But in a way, it kind of has something to do with me. So, okay, how much weight can you gain in 2 days of being kicked out of ketosis, taking cold medication? So the first day I had 2 doses. Yesterday I had 3 doses. Today, okay, so my lowest weight the day I started this, the day before I got sick, was 186.6. Everybody's a critic. 186.6. Okay, and today, 193.8. 7.2 pounds of water weight from 2 days of cold medicine. Now again, there are better options. There are sugar-free options, but those options have sucralose in them that gives me a migraine. So I just opted to be straight kicked instead of kicked and a migraine. You know what I mean? Hey, hey. Come on, love you, snot nose. So everybody's sick around here. Corey doesn't feel good. Baby's got a bad runny nose. He's got a cough. Zach's got a cough. He's with his other grandma. I don't feel well either, but today will be the last day of the cold medicine because otherwise I'm going to end up at 200 pounds. I don't want to go back that way. I want to go the other way, damn it. It is already going to take me a minute to get back down because anybody knows when you kick yourself, especially a couple of days in a row, it could take a week or two to get that crap back off of you.
Or a month or two.
Never took me a month or two. It always seems like it, but it never takes me a month or two. Alright, so yeah, 7.2 pounds. Woo!
You know what I've always noticed?
What?
Every time you reach a new low, you somehow get kicked.
Yeah, she's right, every single time. And this month was supposed to be my boring month of May, where I was going to do nothing wrong. How many times have I said that? Probably a million. But from today, I'm doing nothing wrong, at least till the end of May. I don't have anything planned in the beginning of June except for my husband's birthday, but I can be keto on that. He don't care too much about sweets and cakes anyway, and I can buy him a cupcake. He'd be happy. So, yeah. We're going to be boring now, hopefully. Not even trying anything new, y'all, because legit, every single time I try something new, I get kicked. Every time. We're not going to do any of that either. But for those of you who are new to me, I used to weigh 311 pounds. And 311 pounds on a 5'1" frame is very morbidly obese. You can't breathe. You're damn near dead. You can't fit behind the steering wheel. It's a big deal. It's a big issue. You can't find no clothes because the 5Xs in the men's section they too short and they showing your belly. Okay, so it's a big deal to weigh 186 now and be at least 125 pounds down. Even though I'm holding some water, it's just water weight, guys. Don't let that scale rule you. It's just data. Okay, it just tells you that you might have done something naughty or you might have done something right. That's it. And it might not necessarily tell you that because I honestly owe some of y'all an apology. Now, what I tell you about my journey is from my experience, from the things that I know that happened to me. And so, okay, no, she didn't ask for this apology. She didn't need it. She didn't want it. So just understand, I just still feel like I should do it. So Princess Ninja and Keto, Melanie Hine, she beats herself up a lot because she feels like she's doing something wrong. She's not losing fast enough. It's not working the same way for her. But understand, every single body's body is different. And I'm saying this in mass because I know a lot of you actually lose more at a rate that she loses or loses at a faster rate than I lose. Everybody is different. I am my own personal lab rat, okay? If I was to eat a Circulose product every single day, I might not realize I'm doing something wrong. My weight would not go down, and I would feel terrible. But that's me. So she might be able to have Circulose products. I know that she can have them and stay in ketosis and have a good ketone reading. So it doesn't affect her the same way it has me. But everybody's different. Everybody's different. And I can only tell you how my journey works and how things work for me. And I don't want to present that out there as being the only way it works, because that's not the truth. Sarah over at Pearls of Wisdom says some people are, turtles, and I can't remember what else she's got, but I'm sure rabbit's one of them because one's slow, one's fast. She has, what she calls different people. Sarah, if you're watching, honey, post it below what your terms are, because they're good terms. Everybody loses at a different rate. Everybody has a different amount to weight to lose. Again, Melanie Hines started at a lower weight. He's out to bite you. He's got teeth now, by the way, on the bottom. And a hell of a rash under his neck. Okay, wait, I don't want to get off track because it's important, but everybody has a different rate, a different metabolism, a different body. The heavier you start out, the quicker you'll lose because you got a lot of water weight. The lower you start out, the slower you're going to go down. I hate that my shirt looks all crazy, guys. I'm so sorry about that. But anyway, I got off track anyway, didn't I? Yeah. So we're all different. Our bodies are all different. And what I tell you is information from my perspective and sometimes from my research. But yeah, I know, man. Life is so hard. Got them teeth coming in, got a rash under his neck. I change, and I know this happens because I do it myself. This kid gets a new bib about every 15, 20 minutes, and it's saturated. Under his neck is a rash from where it stays wet all the time. But you can dab it up, you can dry it off, you can put a rag under there, and it's wet in 15 minutes. But it's because he's heavily teething. He's already got 2 on the bottom and 1 on the top.
Yeah, it's coming in.
That are pushing through the surface. You can see him and feel him. He can bite now,
and it hurts.
Which is a problem. But we've got some rash medicine on it. I'm actually thinking I'm going to go get some diaper rash medicine and just see if I can use that on him. Y'all see? Y'all see? Come here. Come here. Anthony. I'm calling him Annie. She don't like it.
It's a girl's name.
Yes, but it was your great-great-grandma's name. Her name was Annie. And Anakin Skywalker was a boy. And they called him Annie. Ain't that right, Anthony? I tried Tony. I don't like it. And his name, for those of you who don't know, is Anthony Silas Casper. Hi, 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 hi. Look at the person holding you. He never does. Mwah. Okay, guys, so story time. Now, this is kind of where we're going to veer off keto, but a little bit is keto, especially at the beginning of my journey. Because I want to tell y'all something I got excited about last night. Oh my God. But first, hear this. So, story time. I got a granddaddy. Who don't? Anyway, my granddaddy was a very old man. He was also an alcoholic. My daddy does not drink, but several of my uncles took suit with that and drank. Some of them didn't. He got a lot of youngins, okay? 6 of them are boys. Well, one day he noticed his alcohol was going missing. And if you're sensitive, you might want to turn away from here. But he noticed his booze was going missing. And he's an old moonshiner, so he loves his hooch, all right? Well, he knew he got 6 sons. One of them probably getting into it. So he put X-Lax in it. And he watched, and he drank from another jug. And he couldn't figure out which one was doing it, so he asked my grandma, Azalee, Azalee, have you seen any of the boys going to the bathroom more than normal? She goes, no, why? So he told her what he did. And she immediately hauls off and slaps him and says, you son of a bitch, I nearly shit myself to death. So, okay, I just want you to know the kind of people we're working with here. Now, my grandpa was a very, very bright man, knew how to get away from the law with the moonshining and all the hooching and all that good stuff. But apparently he was a jerk, as you can tell. But I remember being 9 years old, going to visit him, sitting in the living room floor, and one of my aunts bringing him food from her house, and she brought him sandwiches. So he gets up, he's grunting and grumbling. He's an old man. He was like 80-some years old at this point. And all he liked was booze and cigarettes, but he was perfectly healthy. So he was grunting and grumbling and bitching and raising hell. And he throws the bread into the trash can. And he said, bread's for Sundays. Same day you have your pie. It's nothing but sugar and empty calories. And I remembered this, but at the time I was going, but that's not what my teacher said. You know, we got this food pyramid. My grandpa did not want nothing to do with that food pyramid. He said it was all nonsense. And I wish to God I was smart enough to listen to him when I was younger. But that might have been why keto just sit right with me when I first heard about it. For those of you who don't know, I never did another diet. ever. I never tried Atkins. It didn't sound exactly right to me. It sounded kind of, but not really. Never tried Weight Watchers. Heard all about it. Wasn't interested. Never tried Jenny Craig. None of that stuff set right. It didn't look right. I don't know why. But when I first heard of keto, the first diet I ever tried was one of my own design because I didn't know what to do. And I just started eating lean cuts of meat and fruits and vegetables. And that was it. It was mostly lean cuts of meat and fruits because, you know, they taste better. But I was working out every day, and that didn't sit right with me anyway because I don't think the human body was designed to work out every day. Yes, we were supposed to be busy people. We were supposed to take care of yards and tend gardens and hunt and all that stuff. But people weren't working out 24/7. That's not what our DNA was meant for. And also, stuff didn't sit right with me, and I couldn't figure out why. So the first month before I started keto, it was a diet of my own design, but I really didn't like it, and I didn't think it was going to work that good. But it did. I lost 5 pounds. Of course, my first month of keto, I lost over 20 pounds. So yeah, but when I first heard of it, it just sit right with me. I was like, you know what? That's right. I don't know why I know, but that is right. And it was. And it's perfect. And it works. We just have to stay the course. No matter if we're turtles or whatever else Sarah calls them, we have to stay the course. It will work for us. We just got to figure out our personal sweet spot, what works best for us. So boring May is back on for me. Anyway, speaking of stuff that just sits right, okay, this is going to sound crazy to you guys. I found Atlantis. I found it on a YouTube video, sure did. But I got really excited. Now, for those of you who don't know me, I don't even know if I've ever told anybody this, but I'm not a TV show person at all. I like Supernatural. That's pretty much the only TV show I care 2 beans about. Or Ghost Hunters, but that's more of a documentary kind of thing. So I love documentaries. That's my thing. That's my sweet spot. If I could watch the History Channel all day long and channels like that all day long, I would be happy. I stumbled on a boy's channel last night. I don't want to call him a boy. I don't know how old he is. He might be a man. I don't know. He's not very old looking to me anyway. But I fell in love. He showed where he believes the city of Atlantis to be. It sit perfect with me. I was like, you know what? Yes, he is absolutely, I think that's Atlantis. Now, I could be wrong. I could be way off. But I'm going to share those videos with you guys. And because the whole thing made me so excited, the information, the correlations, the facts sit so well with me. I'm like, I'm sharing that with everybody. I'm getting ready to show this when I showed Brian and Destiny last night. I showed my husband, who is like the biggest cynic in the world, the biggest, that shit don't exist. It's like, you know what? I can see that being Atlantis. Yeah, that makes sense with everything he said. So I'm going to show it to you. And I want y'all to know that I didn't just watch these Atlantis videos. I binge watched this child. Stop calling him a child. He's probably a grown man. But I binge watched his videos last night. Holy crap. For hours and hours and hours. I was up to 4:30 this morning. 4:30. Binge watching him. Now that's not going to affect my sleep, guys. I don't even know how long I slept. I'll tell you in just a second. I'll look. But I binge watched. I loved everything he said pretty much. I was like, you know what? I think he's got a point on almost all of it. And I knew something for a fact. Humans have been on this planet for at least 300,000 years. At least. Now, they found a footprint, a fossilized footprint of a human foot that's over 1 million years old. So we've probably been here a hell of a lot longer than that. I also knew there was no reason that North America was so scarce of people until I realized that there was an extinction event that took out most of North America and most of our large animals, like our Siberian tigers, our mammoths, everything at one time, including a lot of our people. So that way when people got here, there was just a very few tribes here and there. It was all spread out. What? Okay, so I'm going to share those videos below, both part 1 and 2 of the Atlantis videos. And then in my communities tab on my channel, you'll click on communities. I'm going to start a conversation with y'all. I want to know if any of y'all believe it could be right, don't believe in Atlantis at all. And remember, guys, before y'all start saying Atlantis was just a story, Plato was not just a story writer, okay? And his relative that told, the Egyptians all about Atlantis was not just a story writer. These were historians. So And they also said the lost city of Troy was a fallacy until they found it. So, oh, and by the way, giant pandas, they don't exist. Well, until we found a bunch of them living up in some mountain somewhere. So, yeah. I think so, too. It's super cool. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to start a conversation over on my communities tab. Please let me know what you think about the videos. Do they sit right with you? Do you think it's absolutely hooey and it's somewhere in the middle of the Atlantic? Do you think the whole thing's hooey and Atlantis never existed? Let me know. Now, I'm sure it's not the stuff of storybook legends like in Aquaman, although maybe in the same destination. Anyway, how's your journey going? What do you guys think about Atlantis? Watch the videos. Let's have a conversation. Oh, let me tell you how many, I don't even know how many hours I slept. I'll tell y'all tomorrow. It's not that important. Much love to you. Holy crap, I've been talking. I'm sorry, y'all. I love y'all. Forgive me.